welcome back to the Reaper Podcast. I am your host, John Reaper. Man, this has been an exciting event. I tell you what, boy. Man, I got a lot to go over, but let's do a rundown as of right now. Now, I want to talk about a little bit of anime segment. I want to talk about Dragon Ball Super. Good Lord, we got one more episode to go, you guys. One more episode. Man, this thing it's exciting. Oh my God. I am going to talk a little bit about the episode, so spoiler warning for you guys. If you guys don't want to hear it, if you guys want to skip it, please. Yeah. Here we go. Now, the thing is, with Dragon Ball Super, it is so awesome to see Goku in the mastered Ultra Instinct form. And it is indeed form that Goku has to master. Of course, he had the Ultra Instinct Omen that took an incredible amount of toll, but only can achieve for a couple of minutes. It's kind of reminiscent of Ichigo's Hollow form. How Ichigo, he can only obtain, 11 seconds or 7 seconds or something like that for the mask of the hollowification or whatever, and then after that it's gone. Ultra Instinct Omen is kind of like that. Every time he used it, it was longer. The first time he used it, it went out real quick. The second time he used it, it was longer, and either he deactivated it or it was just gone. The third time he used it, it went into the complete Master Ultra Instinct, which at the end of the episode, and I tell you what, Toa Animation, you guys, Toa, oh my God, you guys are trolling everyone. The whole ring out Goku thing. If you guys didn't know that there's a bunch of leaks that happened, that supposedly what was supposed to happen was that Goku would get ringed. It never said anything else, but Goku would ring out, but it ain't over. Goku looks at the two. And then Jiren gets hit in the back with a death beam. Of course, that's Frieza's attack. All of a sudden, the whole fight was awesome. And it was a couple times Jiren got power boost. And two things that happened that got Goku's power boost. Goku's I got a power boost because, the people are my hope. They're awesome. They have faith in me. So I'm going to fight back. Jiren, like a douchebag, dude, I don't like Jiren at all. The first time I saw him, he was cocky and arrogant, I'm the shit. No, fuck that, man. I don't like that shit. Cell and Frieza could boast they're the best, but Jiren had that cocky attitude, he's a jock, I'm the best. Screw y'all. And yeah, he had it backed up. I ain't gonna lie. He was almost the best. Almost. There had to have been some flaws. But this guy decides, I'm gonna take out the entire ring like he didn't give a fuck. And just launched him. Not only at his friends, but at the angels and gods. He did not care. He was whatever. Boom. And then Goku fucking deflected it. Of course, the gods and angels could have done it. But deflected it and pissed Goku off to where Goku just fucking rock, And then Goku used up all that power and was he was done, dude. He was fucking done. He was won. He's it. That's it. Goku's done. And of course, Goku decides, his limit breaker decides to fucking kick in. Meaning it takes a toll. Like, once it's done, that toll takes, and it's like ravaging his body. Like, his entire body was just broken, and like, he could not move, dude. He was in so much pain. And then Jiren was like, he didn't want to do it because I could see Goku was going to give Jiren the energy to keep fighting, but, or maybe Goku was going to ring him out. I don't know what Goku's intentions were at that moment, and it wasn't made clear. But Jiren's like, I don't want to ring you out, but I got to, I'm under command to do it. I'm sorry. And he done it, and then all of a sudden he gets hit in the back by something, and then he gets onto another platform. He didn't get ringed out, which it obviously kind of said like he ringed out or whatever. Here's Frieza, and then fucking 17, Android 17, that supposedly self-destructed, fucking comes back, and he's like, well, it was a gamble, but hey, I lucked out. I love 17's optimism, dude. 17's like, yeah, it was the odds, but fuck it. It was like, hey, I'm lucky. What can I say? Like, he doesn't even boast about it. He was just like, yeah, I'm lucky. It's just awesome. So now it's the last freaking episode. What is it? I mean, I don't understand the whole goodbye Goku message they're sending. It's supposed to be the last episode of Super, and it's supposed to lead up to the ending of Dragon Ball Z. And there is going to be continuation of this. There's going to be the movie and then a continuation of the episodes, which I think they're going to try to catch up with the manga, and then they're going to pretty much catch up with the anime. And then once that happened, I think they're going to start writing the manga and keep going on the manga, and then hold back the anime, which is going to suck, to be honest. I mean, I understand that they want to keep the tradition of the manga with Dragon Ball and the latest anime, but, okay, manga back then used to be just like there was back in the day, where there were no cartoons of comic strips, okay? There were no cartoons. They were all just comic strips, until people one day decided to be like, okay, we could take that and make it into a series. And there's so many of the strips and so many of the pages in the comics that they're like, okay, we could do this, and start developing an anime. That's what they did with Yu Yu Hakusho, Bleach, Yu-Gi-Oh! Because before they were animes, they were mangas, and they were way further than that. I feel like Dragon Ball right now could take off in its own plight, meaning screw the manga. I'm sorry, but screw the manga, and then just go. I think it should be that way, because, dude, Dragon Ball's already out there. I mean, I hated, to be honest, when I was caught up with Bleach. Like, I hated reading the manga, because I'm like, this would be so damn good in the anime. Why, or any other mangas, like, I hate it, because to me it spoils it. Like, for people like me and people out there that don't have, like, access to internet or don't know where to go for mangas, because it's all, like, Shonen Jump wants Americans to buy the legal copy, or you go buy the legal copies and stuff, which I understand that. They're trying to make the revenue, you can't just like, oh, screw them. No, they're trying to make the money, you guys. But for a person like me that doesn't have time to buy, buy the manga and then have it physically, I don't have the time to just open it up and start reading, I want to be able to open it up on my computer and read on the fly, you know, which it opens the door for that. I love that. I really, really, really love that aspect. But in all honest truth, at the same time they're trying to make the, stuff like that. But if like Dragon Ball, if Dragon Ball is such an established thing with the anime, why sit there and could try to do the manga and anime? It's you're splitting your resource. You know what I mean? You're splitting your groups. The manga people could be doing the anime, and vice versa. I just don't understand that. I understand that manga is a very popular comics, but it's just I don't know. That to me, like Dragon Ball, don't need manga. Manga could be established later, like if people want to go back, and like on the fly, and plus manga comics are becoming a thing in the past. Just like magazines, information magazines, and they're becoming a thing of the past since we have handheld computers now with our smartphones. Handheld computers where you can pull up information on the fly. If I wanted to, I can go on a website on my phone and download a manga comics. I don't need books. I mean, you can actually read books on smartphones now. It's a thing of the past. You know what I mean? I just don't understand why. It's good to have it. I understand, but with technology nowadays, I don't think it's a necessarily. I really don't. But move on from that. I cannot wait. Like the next episode, I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, I'm not supposed to lead up to Dragon Ball Z fight Noob, so Goku dying and Goku going with the gods as an angel, which a lot of people, and I do kind of agree to that point. Everybody's like, Weez is trying to train. Like there's a reason why. There's something there. Like there has to be a reason why Weez is trying to train Goku and Vegeta. Like I'm pretty sure there was that one point that Weez said to both of them, not at the same time, but at different points, that he wants Vegeta to be God of Destruction. He wants Goku to be God of Destruction. So I kind of agree with the idea of Vegeta being the God of Destruction and Goku being like the angel. Because the angels have more power than the gods. Which don't make understand. To me, I don't understand that. Because the power levels, shouldn't the power levels be flipped? Like, shouldn't they... shouldn't the angels have, if they have to obey the gods of destruction, shouldn't the gods of destruction be higher level and the angels be lower? Or something like that, or should the gods of destruction be akin to, or not akin, but yeah, should they be, listening to the angels and stuff? I don't know. I mean, it's just my opinion. They're setting up Vegeta to be God of Destruction and Goku to be the angel because of the hair and all that. But there's a limit breaker, and I don't understand how the whole angelic and God's destruction thing work. I cannot wait to see the next episode. I don't know when that's going to be airing, but it's such a blast. Gundam Iron Blood Orphans, however, still going on, and it's still one of those It's pissing me off because it's like almost every episode or every other episode now is one of the characters is gonna die. You know, it's like one of these guys that you care so much for is gonna fucking die. You know, and it's like no, it sucks. I hate that. Johnny Bosch does an incredible. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. Incredible job as Orca. It's incredible. It's very, very incredible. That's pretty much my anime limit. I know. Two animes and like you talked more about. I don't care. It's something in the new. But Toa Animation, you guys are genius for trolls. My God, the misinformation out there about that. It reminds me so much of Metal Gear, to be honest, because that was just so much misinformation from what I've read. They had it to where Goku rings out, looks at the gods or whatever, not the gods, but the two kid gods or whatever, the main people. Like it ain't over, and then Jerry gets hit in the back with a death beam, and I'm like, what? I just don't understand. I think that was for episode 131. I think. I think the other one was like Goku's ring out, and everybody's like, it's like, but, you have that but at the end. It's like, what's gonna happen? And like, I thought they were gonna do it. I'm like, no, you're gonna ring out Goku, you assholes. Nope. I'm like, thank God, somebody fucking hit him in the back to where it was like, boosh, Oh, I was so like relieved, but I was so pissed off. And how are you gonna bring my boy 17 back? I don't understand that. He's self-destructed. That makes no damn sense. I don't know. It's Dragon Ball, I guess. But guys, we're gonna go right on to the second segment, which I'll be talking more about my theories. A lot of stuff is happening that I can't really talk about because I haven't had confirmation if I can talk about it yet. A lot of things are going on. I will dive into my PlayStation VR, what's going on with my videos. Why is there no video when I said there's gonna be video of me? I'm gonna get into that here just one second. But in my videos, what's gonna happen to them? So here is this before I move on to the second segment. Now, I don't have, like, I've got the cord and everything. I had to buy the cord, and I had to buy, like, a power supply for my camera, because a Canon Rebel does not come with the power supply. It comes with a battery, so, which is cool, but sucks. Right now I'm getting stuff in place to do that. It's coming. The power supply is coming. I've got the cable, so don't worry. So you'll be seeing those more recently. The videos of me, I'll be doing more VR videos. I'm trying to choose which one to do. I'm diving in so many and looking out there like I don't know what to do. I don't know which one to do. I think I'm gonna do Impatient because when that was shown, everybody was like, dude, that's like, everybody Never Be Game Over was like, dude, that's that's Venom, or that's in the hospital, your big boss or whatever. And like I want to do that because it's just because of that. I got Paranormal Activity. I got all kinds of stuff. I cannot wait to try on VR. Let's see, what was the other thing? But that's pretty much it for what's going on. Nothing really exciting and new with me. Well, I mean, like a couple things, but I can't really talk about it. One thing I need confirmation from. I wish I could talk about it, but yeah. So we're going to go right on to the second segment. We're going to be talking a little bit more about Metal Gear, Metal Gear Survive, Death Stranding. We're going to be talking a lot more about VR, a lot more about Kingdom Hearts. Just a lot more in general of video games and stuff like that. So guys, stay tuned and we'll be right back. All right, back. yeah, it's like, what? You're back? Wait a minute, you never left. Okay, never mind. Anyway, guys, there's one topic I do want to talk about. Was I saw a video of teens. Hang on, I gotta adjust my mic. Teens that broke, I think, broke into the Neverland Ranch. And man, all the photos that you would see when you look up Neverland Ranch, it's a deserted place now. It's in limbo, and the house is there. There's no furniture. The toilets, the lights are on. Dude, it looks like a beautiful place to be, man. The rides are all gone except for the train tracks. The zoo is still kind of there. It looks so awesome, and wow. I mean, and that was like 2017. I don't know what period in 2017, but it's incredible. It really is. You would think, to be honest, like if I was, I mean, I know it's stuck in limbo because of all the shit that happened, but I mean, I don't know. You to me, I think it would be like Keen's Island. To me, make it Neverland Ranch the most, to me, like, it would be like, a park. I mean, there's like so many ways you could go about it. There could be like it was, it could be bigger, it could be better, it could be for celebrity kids, because that's what all the stories I've heard. There's other kids that had problems, and and it's one of those things that people don't understand. They don't really understand what you're trying to do, the message you're trying to perceive. If you do anything with that place, they'd be like, "Oh, you're just doing this, or you're just doing that," and it's like, no, we're just trying to, because it's a waste of space, to be honest, a waste of all this stuff, and it's when you see the video footage of them going inside, it's dark, and you see the statues and stuff. It is creepy. It is cool, it's something that, all the rides were taken up. It looks like a lot of stuff that was there is just gone, and it sucks. It's one of those things that you wish it would do something with it. I mean, to me, Neverland Ranch should be what it was. It was an amusement park for kids to go, and especially celebrity kids. People often forget that celebrity kids are just kids that don't understand and don't grasp the measure of their stardom. They're just stuck there acting and not knowing, well, what, once they get older, they like understand, and it goes out of control. It's something that I think that needs to be, stated, a place where celebrity kids could go. But also, there would be paparazzi, there would be people sneaking in or sending spies in. You know how the paparazzi is. And of course, there would be other shit that would probably fucking happen that cause the place to close down once again. So I don't know. I mean, and then another thing is they can make it like in a Michael Jackson music park, a themed Michael Jackson thing. But also, people would be like, a lot of people would be like, oh, you're doing this because of this. You're glorifying what he did. Look, I don't know what Michael Jackson did or did not do. In my own personal feeling, I don't know. From testimonies, from what I've seen like a couple That said, the stuff is ridiculous. Macaulay Culkin, you know, is the Godfather of Paris. You know, I've seen the testimonies, and it's just like, I don't know. I mean, I never saw it that way, especially with interviews of people that were closest to Michael Jackson saying that, you know, he was always afraid somebody was going to get him. It's just a lot of stuff that you guys have to really research. Like he pushed away his family, even Janet Jackson and all them. And it was bodyguards and other people, people that were close to him. And when you watch the testimonies and stuff, it's really, really dark. I mean, like one is like he's afraid he's gonna go to the hospital because they're gonna kill him. Somebody's after him. You know, the movie that was inspired by the point of view of the guards that was there every step of the way. That was like heartbreaking because and he never, like it was stated over and over by several people that knew him the best, he didn't have a childhood. You know, Michael was the best at what he did. Michael was the best out of all the Jacksons beside him and Janet. It's clearly shown out of the Jackson 5, who became a star. And between Janet and Michael was the star because Michael was, the showstopper. He was the. Is there sort of jealousy in the family? Yeah, you could tell that when you watch all the interviews, even the TMZ interviews, and all them saying stuff. You could tell there was jealousy amongst the family. The family hated that Jackson went off and got famous and left him in the dust, and they just kind of, they didn't work hard. They really didn't. And then the whole Quincy Jones thing. Have you guys heard about this? I mean, seriously, Quincy Jones. A long time Michael Jackson friend, which I wouldn't call him a friend now, went out of his way saying that, I mean, I think this was in a magazine, maybe, saying that Michael Jackson stole Billie Jean and all those songs. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? If he did say that, he would have the balls to do that. And that was just, it was incredibly, what? Now we're going to see people turn on Michael Jackson. A lot of people stuck up for him even after the death. Now it's been several years after his death. Now I do believe we're going to start seeing people attacking Michael Jackson for his character. We're going to see false stuff coming out because, dude, Michael owned Sony Music. He owned it. He incredibly owned Sony Music. And now that is back to Sony's hands, I do believe, or somebody else's. It's one of those things. And then, of course, there's theories about Michael Jackson not being dead. And it's just, it's like crazy. I mean, I've seen theories about Tupac, but the Tupac theory thing has stayed constant. It's a constant thing. Every theory is like, this. Now they're just trying to spot him. Michael's theory is like web, dude. There's like several theories out there about Michael Jackson. That and Elvis is still alive thing. It's so weird, to watch all that. But anyway, moving on to Metal Gear Survive. Yeah, I know I'm being slow on this. I'm not constantly, I to be honest, I should pump everything I got into Survive and start releasing videos and stuff like that. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to just solely pump everything into Survive and then I have to restart on my other stuff. So it's gonna take a little bit longer, especially with PlayStation VR, trying to get everything set up for that and my new setup and everything else. It's really really hard. Uh, a lot of people don't like Survive, which is fine. You know what? If you don't like Survive because of the Konami and Kojima thing, you really, really need to kind of just simmer down and look at yourself and go, oh, I need to quit hating. I need to stop hate. Hate ain't nothing. Quit. Okay? If you don't like Survive because of the gameplay and everything else, that's fine. Go play the other games. Go play other games. It's fine. Okay? I mean, the one thing I do see is like, I see a lot of people like that hate it. Just totally like about 70%, maybe 60 would flop over to they love it. I mean, I've seen almost every story, almost, like I said, almost every single story of they hate it, but then they flop and go, you know what, I like it. I like it. You know, they're improving on stuff. It's very, very awesome to play Survive. I love it. I love the base thing too, man. This is what we were wanting in the Phantom Pain. We were wanting a base game, meaning we can change our bases, we can upgrade our bases, we can put platforms and do what we want to do with the base, make our own customizable base. That's what we were wanting. That's what we were told we were going to do. We were going to be like getting into customization of the bases in the Phantom Pain, when really we didn't. The only customization we ever got is the FOB customization and changing the color of the base and your emblem. That is completely it. You don't get to set your bases. You don't get to put your bases. You don't. And it's totally just like, what? You know. And I don't understand that, because the app for the Ground Zeroes has a mini game in it where you put your bases wherever you want. You build a mother base. And why won't they let that do that in the Phantom Pain? I don't know. Dude, that would be so awesome. And like, you can customize your FOBs. Because if you can customize your FOBs, you can make it harder. You can make it, easier. I don't know. I mean, that's just me. It's to me, it's stupid. But I don't understand all of it. But Survive is pretty awesome story. I love it. I do have a lot of theories about Survive, a lot, and I'm combing through the theories. And pretty much what I'm doing is I'm playing through the game, and I'll write down stuff, and then I'll make a theory on the fly about it, or if I and if I go back and go, man, that's stupid. Why did I write that down? I write down almost everything, the names and stuff like that. Once I come through and go, I don't know why I wrote that down. That's just stupid. That doesn't help me for the future and for the past and whatever, erase that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going through and combing. What I'll probably do is I'll probably get a stopping point and I'll stop. I'll cut it in half, whether I'm done with Survivor or not, and I will need to create that piece and put it in my theory video, because I want it to release before E3, and it's really, really hard to do. And bear with me, guys. I know I say it's going to be released soon. Well, stuff happens, and yeah. So I'm doing this, and I'm rewriting stuff, redoing stuff, throwing stuff out the window, putting stuff in. You know how it goes. So I want to try to release this video before E3. I want to get it on there and have it there and have it released before E3. So guys, don't worry, it's coming. Um, so yeah, Death Stranding. Death Stranding. What is this Death Stranding? You say? I don't. I have a bunch of theories. A lot of, and of course, either PlayStation. I think PlayStation. Either PlayStation or IGN. I think it was PlayStation. Revealed it as a game coming out in the next couple of months. So I probably do need to pre-order it. Because I pre-ordered Survive, and I do need to get on the ball and pre-order Death Stranding. I need to do that. I'm just so afraid. I'm so afraid to do that, and then like it's canceled, and then they give you money back. It's like why? There's a reason why. I don't know. I'm afraid to commit to it. I don't know why. The other thing is it's so weird how we got three trailers? Teasers, really. There is no storyline. Okay? Don't you guys think that's weird? Don't you guys think Death Stranding having no actual trailer that tells you the storyline? God of War doesn't have. Dude, you can clearly see it has a storyline. You're having a kid, the mom died, and that's your kid, and you're raising the kid, or that's your stepkid, or whatever. And you're going through the stuff with this kid, and you're raising the kid. There's clearly a storyline, and it comes to the point where it's like, okay. And then clearly, Kojima is getting ready for something. He's working hard, getting ready for E3. Will Kojima release what Death Stranding really is? No. I believe not. He could. He could if we all came together and agreed on what Death Stranding really is. What Death Stranding really is. If we could do that, then he would go, okay, like the same thing he did with the Phantom Pain. We all agreed that was Metal Gear Solid 5 or Metal Gear Solid V. That was Metal Gear. We all agreed. We came together and agreed and go, that is Metal Gear. Kojima, that's Metal Gear. Come on, dude. Kojima reluctantly came out and go, all right, dude, all right, you got me. You got me. Got me, bros. You got me. It's Metal Gear. He understood. We are so scatterbrained and out there. We are coming up with theories so much. Is it Metal Gear? Is it Silent Hill? Is it Metal Gear and Silent Hill? Is it totally something different? There are so many theories out there what it is. But we all have to come together and acknowledge, go, okay, it's not this, it's not that, it's not this, it's not that. It is this. But we don't know for sure. Because like Phantom Pain, he is totally just throwing this shit out there with no storyline. And and I think that's what makes him work harder. You know what I mean? To be honest, it's allowing him to work. Because with Phantom Pain, we all figured out what it is. It rushed him to make a trailer for the story, and it rushed him for the game because he's like, shit, these people expect it to be out, and I don't know when, Death Stranding, on the other hand, is something that's been in the works for years, and we still have not come together as a group of people and work together and say, okay, this is what this is, Kojima. You need to, that's what I don't get when people are like arguing with each other about this. It's like, why do you need to argue? We need to start putting pieces together and figuring this out. To me, it's almost too late. It's almost too late to figure out what Death Stranding really is. To me, Kojima's plan now is to screw with us even more, trailers and all that. And then he's going to release the game without even telling us what it is, and he needs to tell us you guys need to play it to figure it out. Just like PT. PT was the same way. He didn't say what it is. He said a new game. Please enjoy. It's out now. Download the demo. And then we played it and we figured it out, and we were still picking out clues of it. And it's something that's exciting, okay? You know, it's exciting to theorize about stuff, and that's what Kojima loves. A lot of people usually tell me, "Hey, stop with the theorizing. Stop. You know, this ain't Metal Gear, or this ain't Silent Hills, or whatever, or your theories are stupid, or it's useless to theorize." Look, okay, theorizing is something that is awesome, dude, because you can let your imagination just run, but with facts, picking out, you know, from games and trailers and stuff like that. But the thing is, it's fun, and then Kojima enjoys this crap, man. You don't think Kojima does not enjoy theories? You don't think? Why else would Kojima? I mean, I know I put a tweet or a picture, and I got retweeted. Why else would he retweet me and Python Selkin about, you know, he retweeted Python Selkin about Death Stranding, but also retweet me as a Metal Gear theorist? You don't think Kojima looks up the pages? I'm pretty sure Kojima clicks on the profiles and go, okay, and then retweets it. And it clearly states on mine that I'm a Metal Gear theorist. Think about it, people. But it's so awesome. Also, let's move on. Let's move on from Death Stranding and Survive right now, because those are pieces of the puzzle we have not put together as of yet. One piece to this gigantic puzzle is Metal Gear Solid V: The Phantom Pain, the Nuke Zero Dilemma. Steam has once again released, or the whole Nuke numbers have been released. Steam is at 0. Second time 0. Nothing has come out of the official Metal Gear, anything, not that I know of. I mean, let me check real quick before I am wrong and I'm an idiot. But I do believe is nothing came of it. Because sometimes my Twitter wants to be an asshole and decides, you know, it don't want to do its job and be like, oh, you know. So, because people are looking into this, they're looking into the nuke numbers. As far as I can see, there is nothing that I could see. All it is, it's about Survive. I don't see anything about no, I don't see anything about that. But I guarantee they're looking into it, and they will probably next week. To me, it seems like it was a hack. You know, it was either somebody hacking and deleting all the nuke numbers to 0, messing with people. And there's a petition out there made by Metal Gear theories, or theorists or theories or whatever, to pretty much give us I don't understand that. Okay, look, that's not the idea. Okay, I understand you guys get the idea. Everybody else get the idea. But that's not the idea. That's not how we play the game. We're not even playing the game if we do that. We're not playing the game. Do you not see that? You're going to tell people to sign this petition. Kojima sees it and he's going to go, really? I worked hard on that game and you're going to do that? You're going to just sit there and sign a petition? Petitions don't work. I'm sorry, they don't. I have not once seen a petition worked. Petitions, what do? They're signatures of people. That's all they are. They're signatures. Whoop-de-doo. You come up to my house and say you need to move a rock. Here's 1,000 signatures. 1,000 people signed it that you need to move this rock over from here to there. I'm going to grab that petition. I'm going to rip it up in half and say, it's just signatures. Go away. I don't have to move my rock. Shoot. That's what Konami's going to look at and go, really? How about you assholes delete the nukes? How about we start with that? How about we start with the people that have the nukes and the hackers to just stop? How about we do that? How about we start with that? Oh, but Reaper, you don't understand. People are not doing... Duh! Well, I get that, but why do we need to sign a petition stating they need to hand us? And that's what's wrong with people today. That's what's wrong. Kojima hated that, I bet. Hated people that just sit there and goes, I want this, give me it. No, screw that, man. Play the game. Play it right. Delete the nukes. Get rid of the nukes. Why even have the nukes in the first place? I have no clue. It's stupid. Okay? You're preventing us from going forward. Whether you believe it or not. How about this? Whether you believe it or not. Whether you believe the nukes, there's a chapter 3, and there's just a cutscene, or there's nothing else to the game, or there is. Whether you believe it or not. Dismantle the stupid nukes so we could find out. So you can actually be wrong or right. How about we do it that way? There's no definitive proof that there is nothing. There's no definitive proof that there is, besides Robert Peeler and everybody else hinting. Konami hinted it so much. Chapter 3 peace is real. It is in the cloud, people. Would you just get it already? I feel like I'm in that South Park episode where it's the fish sticks episode where I'm like, Mighty Messiah, come on, man. Just get it. Just get it, man. Nobody is getting it. People are either want to watch the world burn, want to watch Konami burn because of Kojima, or they don't like Kojima and they're doing it as a spite. Guys, who really cares? I don't care. At this point, I'm so like over it. I'm over it. Get over it. Move on. Okay? If you believe in that crap, move on. And let me give you this fact. Konami did not fire Mr. Kojima. Kojima left on his own accord. Kojima even says so in a Twitter statement, saying that I, Kojima-san, left or no longer is working with Konami. He left. He left it. He did not get fired whatsoever. There was a going away party. If he got fired, do you honestly think there would be a going away party? No, there would not be. I don't understand this. People are so pissed at Konami for what reason? Oh, because Konami fired Kojima. Give me evidence. You slide me evidence that he fired. Well, because he's not with Konami. What evidence is that? Kojima's contract was up, and he decided not to renew, so he walked out. Why did he walk out? To make his own damn company. maybe to actually work with Konami in conjunction. But you people are so fixated on the fact that, on the lie of he fired because of Donna Burke. And I love you, Donna Burke. You're awesome. You're a good singer. I love you. You're awesome. And everybody else that don't know crap of what's going on, okay, they don't know as much as we don't know. Okay, I know that from David Hayter. David Hayter don't know what's going on. Every interview that I watch, they're not just denying it. They're not, Kojima ain't talking to people. Okay, Kojima ain't talking to people like that. Especially these people. He's talking with actors because they're more lip tight. They ain't gonna say a word. They're not gonna, slip up. But I just don't understand the fact that people just don't look at it that way. I don't understand that. People just need to just move on from that. And I get heated, yes, but I just don't understand it. And you know what? Come change my mind. Come change my mind. Put it in the comments down below. Tell me that I'm wrong that Kojima got fired, and I guaranteed I'll try to pull up the tweet that Konami said that I left. Because he in fact did leave on his own accord. There was a going away party because he didn't renew his contract. He left. And that was that. Okay? Konami did not fire him. They didn't treat him poorly or their employees. Kojima even put forth a thank you, saying thank you for letting me do whatever the hell I wanted for the games that I created. After that, the whole shenanigan of information of Konami, and to me, right there should have been proof enough that people were lying their asses off at Konami. Because after Konami left, how many reports have said that they've been treating their poorly, they're doing this to Kojima, doing that and this and that. After the fact that Kojima thanked Konami, the whole information of them getting mistreated is out the damn window. Why is it out the damn window? Because it has not started up at all. It's nothing. After that, after he said thank you, Konami, there has been no information. Because you know what happened? I guaranteed if somebody would come out and say, oh, Konami did this, Kojima, I bet you Konami would come over that microphone and go, no, they didn't. Who are you? And they'll be like, nothing, we were wrong, bye. Kojima would pimp slap you. Right there was like, I'm backing Konami up. That's what that statement was. You guys didn't see it? I did. That statement was, y'all need to back the hell up. I'm supporting Konami. I'm supporting the company where I was. I mean, Kojima has got the pimp hand strong right now. He's talk shit about Konami. Talk shit. And it's kind of funny. Nobody wants to comment on Metal Gear Survive. Weird, ain't it? Whenever somebody says no comment, that means they know shit. How many times have we seen it in interviews? How many times we see in interviews of celebrities of this and that and this and that when they say no comment? It's either they know shit or they're guilty of shit. Think about it. Every fucking time. Prove me wrong. Anyway, that was a big rant, you guys. I'm sorry. Wow. This has actually been a good episode that I've been doing by myself. I will get the crew back on. I just needed one by myself just to get it out there. I've been needing to get this stuff out there off my chest. So next week we'll see what's going on. Hopefully Konami will put out a statement. The Walking Dead is doing fabulously. I love it. Dragon Ball Super, Metal Gear Death Stranding. It's incredibly awesome. And thank you guys so much for listening to me, guys. All my stuff's in the description down below. Facebook, Twitter, my Patreon, my Twitch account, my merch. Go and get my merch. Don't worry, new merch is coming out. Have no fear. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys next week, Tuesdays. Booyah. Play me out, Maestro. See you guys next time.